Okay, welcome to another one. I know it's been about 2 months, almost 2 months since last covered a classic Ben 10 Aliens. And I figured now's the time to cover UAF aliens. That's aliens that were introduced in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. And the designs in Omniverse. And yeah, strap yourself in because shit's about to get juicy. Kinda like Kathy Kelly's ass. So sit your Kathy Kelly ass down and let's get into it. Kick things off with the first alien Ben turns into in Alien Force. We have Swamp Fire. We have Alien Force slash Ultimate Alien, Swamp Fire's first appearance in Omniverse, and his final form appearance in Omniverse. I'm stuck between his Omniverse first appearance and Ultimate Alien slash Alien Force, but I'm gonna go with UAF. I like UAF Swampfire the best. Point goes to UAF. Up next is Chroma Stone. We got UAF Chroma Stone, Omniverse first appearance, and Omniverse second appearance. Omniverse VU2 looks kind of ugly and gross. Chroma Stone in first appearance of Omniverse looks okay, very different from UAF, but for this one, UAF Chroma Stone is the best of the best. So I'm gonna go with UAF. Chroma Stone, UAF. Up next is Brainstorm. We got UAF Brainstorm and Omniverse Brainstorm. I don't particularly like Omniverse using green on Teenage Ben's aliens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. In this case, it doesn't work. But I love the simplistic design of UAF Brainstorm, and plus, why the fuck does Brainstorm have only 4 legs in fucking Omniverse and 6 legs in UAF? I mean, that don't make no fucking sense to me. But at the end of the day, UAF is the best. And what's with those whiskers on Omniverse is one, but UAF is the best. Brings us to Echo Echo. We've got UAF Echo Echo on the left. On the right, we've got Omniverse Echo Echo. Okay. Echo Echo looks. I like the headphone things in Omniverse and the Omnitrix symbol on his head. It looks like better on the chest, in my opinion. And the circle on the belly where it's Omnitrix symbol is supposed to be just weird. Well, yeah. I'll have to go with Ultimate Alien UAF Echo Echo looks the best. Omniverse Echo Echo just looks shit in my opinion. So UAF Echo Echo. One of Ben Starter aliens is Big Chill. On the left we got UAF Big Chill and Omniverse Big Chill. Omniverse Big Chill. Why the why the fuck does Big Chill and Omniverse look like his fucking skip leg day? I mean, Big Chill looks perfect in the UF art style, but the Omniverse art style looks kind of shit in my opinion. So for that, I'm gonna have to go with UAF Big Chill because Omniverse looks out of place as fuck. So UAF. Up is Goop. Okay, we got UAF Goop and Omniverse Goop. Okay, I don't really like how gross Omniverse Scoop looks, but I like how the Omnitrix symbol is on the gravity disk UFO. But I prefer the design of. I prefer the UAF goop, even though not all aliens work well with Omnitrix symbol on their chest. But we're gonna go with UAF goop. Looks the best. Omniverse goop is too gross for me, so it's UAF. Next is Humongousaur, and what the fuck did that you do to Humongousaur in Omniverse? What the fuck? Sash and fucking trunks. Are you fucking nuts? Really? A sash and a pair of fucking trunks in Omniverse. I can't take that shit seriously, I'm sorry. He looked way better in UAF. So we're gonna have to go with UAF Humongousaur. I mean, if you got rid of the sash and the trunks, I would have went Omniverse, but fuck it, UAF. Okay, second to last is Alien X. One of Ben's most powerful alien forms. So much so that he's only used him in a couple of episodes. Okay, we've got basic bitch Alien X on our UAF, and we've got the fucking Crimson Chin Omniverse Alien X. I mean, which design am I going to go with? And he's unnecessary muscular and fucking jacked as fuck in Omniverse. And that chin, I mean, what the fuck's up that chin though? It looks like fucking Crimson Chin. So I'm gonna go UAF Alien X. He looks a lot more serious. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot Spider Monkey. I would have got fucking chastised for getting Spider Monkey. Okay, anyway, Spider Monkey. UAF or Omniverse. I don't like the unnecessary green shit on Spider Monkey's like shoulders and what have you. And the eyes in the Omniverse design looks kind of ugly in my opinion, and the hair looks so much better in a UAF art style. Looks a lot better, so we're gonna go with UAF Spider Monkey. Looks a lot better than Omniverse, so UAF Spider Monkey looks a lot fucking better than UA Omniverse. Okay, Jet Ray. Okay, it's a bit sweet when Jet Ray was never actually using Omniverse because apparently Derek J. White didn't know how to put clothes on Jet Ray, and he wouldn't look right in Omniverse art style and shit. He was introduced in the 2016 reboot, so he could have easily appeared in the Omniverse. But enough rambling. Jet Ray is the best. UAF Jet Ray is the best. Omniverse is kind of shit. I can see why I never got used in Omniverse. The reboot design looks okay, but we don't count the reboot. But gonna go with UAF Jet Ray. UAF Jet Ray is the best. Next is let me tell you something. Omniverse is okay, I guess. Okay, Wrath. Got UAF Wrath, Omniverse V1, and Omniverse and Luchador Wrath. As a wrestling fan, I mean, Wrath is based on Hulk Hogan with Let Me Tell You Something and shit. Okay. Okay. Because I'm a wrestling fan, I'm gonna go with Omniverse V2, the Luchador Wrath. First point for Omniverse V2 Luchador. Okay, load star. There's UAF and classic. Omniverse. Load star's barely changed in Omniverse. The only thing I don't like is the head and the fact that his mouth moves when he talks. And those horns just don't really appeal to me. He was a lot better in UAF. So without hesitation, without thinking, UAF Lodestar is the best. Fuck Omniverse. UAF is the best. Nanomech. We've got Alien Swarm, the live action movie that takes place between Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. You got UAF, Nanomech, and we got Omniverse Nanomech. I personally think UAF Omniverse has a bit more personality than UAF and Nanomech and Alien Swarm Nanomech. So second point for Omniverse Nanomech. I like Omniverse the best, surprisingly, I know. There's ETOL, we've got UAF, and we've got Omniverse, which would do look which look completely different. UAF ETOL is kind of robotic, whereas Omniverse looks more like an actual insect, an actual beetle. So basically, I'm going I know, shoot me. I'm going Omniverse ETOL's the best. Yeah, Omniverse has a lot more flair than UAF in my opinion, so I'm gonna go with Omniverse ETOL. Looks a lot more like an insect than UAF. Okay, next up is Clockwork. Clockwork. We've got UAF Clockwork and we've got Omniverse Clockwork. Which do I prefer? I mean, Omniverse Clockwork is a bit squished in my opinion, and I like how Clockwork has an actual wind-up thing in Omniverse. But overall, the design I prefer it has to be UAF. I prefer UAF Clockwork. Sorry, but UAF is the best. Okay, next up is Jury Rig. We've got UAF and we've got Omniverse Jury Rig. UAF looks kind of bland. Yes, I think this is the third time or fourth time I've given Omniverse some love and respect. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I like the kind of that Dick Dastardly kind of look of Omniverse's Jury Rig, so that's what I'm going with. I like Omniverse Jury Rig the best because it has more personality than his UAF counterpart, so yeah, Omniverse. Next up is Fast Track. And here's a fun fact before we get into shit. Fast Track did not appear in Omniverse as well. This is the fourth alien not to appear in Omniverse I've covered in the span of two videos. Yeah, Omniverse Fast Track looks kind of shit, too much green. So I'm gonna have to go with UAF Fast Track. It just looks a lot better than his UAS. I can see why he never got used ultimately, no pun intended. Up next is Water Hazard, who is one of the first of the Andromeda aliens. Water Hazard is unlocked by scanning by Valven. There's UAF Water Hazard and there's Omniverse Water Hazard. The mollusks, the barnacles all over Water Hazard's body look kind of ugly in Omniverse, so I'm going to have to go with UAF. I like UAF Water Hazard better than Omniverse, so yeah, UAF. 2 out of the 5 Andromeda aliens. It's Armadillo. There's UAF Armadillo and Omniverse Armadillo. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Omniverse Armadillo. I know it's a bit controversial, but I like Omniverse's design of Armadillo a bit more than UAF. Controversial, I know. And spoiler alert, this isn't the first time I choose an Omniverse design of an Andromeda alien. 3 out of the 5 Andromeda aliens and only one not based off some kind of creature. It's energy. UAF energy and Omniverse energy. I like the handle on top of energy's containment suit in Omniverse. UAF energy was kind of bland in my opinion. So logically, I'm gonna have to go with Omniverse energy because it looks a lot more appealing than his UAF counterparts. So this one belongs to Omniverse. What we'll be discussing is Amphibian, UAF, and Omniverse. Yeah, personally, the Omniverse design looks kind of out of place. So I'm gonna have to go with UAF Amphibian. Omniverse's design kind of fucking just fucking rubs me the wrong way. Okay, UAF Amphibian. Lastly, Andromeda 5 aliens. We got 2 more aliens after this, and we're done. It's Terraspin. On the left, we got UAF, and on the right, Omniverse. There's barely any difference between the designs, except Omniverse has claws or toes and less holes compared to the UAF counterpart. But basically, I prefer Omniverse Terraspin because there's more detail in comparison to his UAF design. So we can go with Omniverse. Okay. This one sadly never got used in Omniverse, but I kind of wish he was. And that's Chameleon. Another alien, not part of Andromeda 5, that was scanned by Ben. There's UAF Chameleon and the unused Omniverse Chameleon. I don't like that Chameleon now has Omniverse now has trunks and the sash similar to Humongosaur. So for that, it's gonna have to be UAF. The Omniverse design looks radically more appealing, but I'm gonna have to go with UAF because those trunks and sash don't do it for me. And for the last one, Shock Squatch. Don't need to fucking say more. Generator X Heroes United and Omniverse. Without fucking rambling on, Omniverse is the best. There's no fucking contest. Heroes United Shock Squatch looks like completely not a fucking shit. So it's obviously Omniverse. Don't need to ramble. Don't need to beat around the bush. No fucking don't. Omniverse. Include my Benton UAF Alien Designs video. I'm glad if you've gotten this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my social media platforms. So on my lookout for some more Ben 10 content. I'll catch you next one, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. A lot of effort goes into these videos, so please fucking appreciate that. Anyways, fuck my rambling, and take care.